Hi, I'm Kat Juan Ledesma. I'm a writer, educator, wife, and new mother of 2. Parenting has definitely been my most exciting journey, but it also comes with a lot of questions. So I've asked a few friends and experts to share what they've learned from their own parenting adventures. We've compiled the best stories and tips in the hopes that their experiences will enlighten yours. This is The Parent Files. Brought to you by the Parenting Emporium.
I don't
Sakit.
know. I really don't know. I wish I knew. It felt like a big hug around your waist, but it hurts, right? It's like the pressure.
Very painful. There's no word to describe it.
It's like your insides being turned and twisted.
I had a doula who told me that I should look at contractions like I'm surfing and you just ride the wave.
Menstrual cramps, but like super duper bad. That moment when the contractions would come, you just had to drop everything, like, and just like deal with it. And then biglang they're gone and it's like, okay, we can walk again, you know?
My husband said, I never heard you yell that loud. And I was totally doing the Lamaze, like, these really natural, frightening sounds.
I didn't know that I was having contractions. They were kind of just like cramps like you would get for your period.
It was the doctor that had to tell her that she was having contractions because she wasn't feeling anything.
I couldn't feel it. Like I was hooked up and it was spiking already and the doctor's like, you don't feel that? You don't feel that? I was like, no.
It feels like intense pressure in between your spine.
I think the epidural was worse than all of my contractions, to be honest. That was the most painful part.
For me, it was a big mistake to hold out on the epidural because when it gets more intense, it's hard to stay still and curl into a ball while you're feeling the height of your contractions, right? I should have gotten it earlier.
I was more scared of the epidural than the giving birth because the thought of a needle being stuck, you know, or like putting it in between the spine and what if they go wrong and then you end up in a coma or something.
But after you get it, it's super worth it.
People who usually find me and prepare for their childbirth experience, they aim for all-way natural. So doula is not there to say no to the epidural, really. Doula is there to support the mother in her choices.
After the epidural, it was A-okay. I was chilling, texting, updating everyone what's happening. I'm pushing now.
And the epidural was well worth the pressure and the pain that I felt.
I did want an epidural because after the 30 plus hours of labor with my first one, I was like, I am really glad I did that, but I don't need that anymore. So I got induced, I had an epidural, and it was amazing.
I'm not against epidural. I do encourage to go without it for as much as possible. And if it is a decision, I will stand by the mother and make sure that she still has the childbirth experience that she wants at that particular moment.
Raising children can be tough. Feeding your child, discipline, special needs, training yayas can easily overwhelm us. We are here to help you. Premier expert-backed resource workshops, parent-recommended products and services, and only the best support system we can give. It's all about choosing the right information, connecting with other parents, and building a community because parenting is a legacy, and parenthood, when shared, becomes a whole lot easier. The Parenting Emporium.